Hey guys, welcome back. On the dinner menu today, we have a shrimp po' boy and we have tater tots. I have mayonnaise and ketchup here, and then I had a sauce that I made up for the po' boy. On my po' boy right now, I have mayonnaise, the shrimp with some Cajun seasoning, and some shredded lettuce. So let's go ahead and dig in. Of course, the boyfriend's over here. We're going to be answering a few questions, and then that'll be today's video. So let me give you an up-close picture. Whoops, shrimp down. That worked out. So, and this is on like a hoagie sub roll. So I'm going to try to bite into it without cutting it. Pretty good. You guys like po' boys? And if you do, what kind of meat do you like on it? Because I know you can put pretty much anything on it. It's just basic shrimp. So how's everyone doing today? Put the bread in the oven so it will get crispy a little bit. So the sauce here is mayonnaise, ketchup, relish, cayenne, a little bit of soy sauce, and some garlic. That's pretty good. Alright, so I have a few questions that you guys asked. So we'll go ahead and get those. And then also, if you have any positive questions to ask, please drop them down below in the comments. All right. The first question was, what is our favorite place to eat as a couple? Or favorite food that we eat? So right now I would say bar food, right?
Yeah, I'd say bar food.
Like back in the day it used to be seafood. But now it's like bar food, burgers, pizza. But then we also really like Mexican and Italian.
But I'm a Texas Roadhouse guy, so
Oh yeah.
I like a steak and a beard and a potato.
Yeah, he's a meat and potato type of guy. So like he said, Texas Roadhouse. I'm not the biggest steak lover. So when we go there, I usually do like chicken tenders or a salad or something. Right?
Chicken tender.
And that's what I usually get from, what's it called? Texas Roadhouse? Or their fish. Because I'm not the biggest, I really don't like steak that much. Like this year, I've only had steak once. Hey, my shrimps keep falling out. And that was on my birthday. So, I've had steak one time this year, and it was in February. Every now and then I'll get a taste for a steak. So what is our favorite meal to make at home? I don't really know because I cook so many different things. You have a favorite meal that I make?
A broccoli casserole.
Oh yeah, I make a good broccoli cheddar casserole. I like the That kind of lasagna thing. I don't remember what it was called. Starts with the R.
Yeah.
But like, last night we had hard tacos for dinner. I smashed those. Those were so good. I made a few things that I don't like homemade. And it went straight in the trash. But for the most part, like I literally make new stuff like every day. Every week there's always something new. Oh, it's baked ziti. That's what I like when I make that. Because I really like that cheese that's in there. The ricotta. Alright. The next question is, when we moved, did we transfer work or did we like find a new job? So from Ohio to Alabama, he transferred his job. And I had to find a new job in Alabama. So I started when I worked there. When I got there, I just got a job at a hotel. Pretty much as soon as we moved here, right? Moved there.
Yeah.
I had a job within a couple weeks, so that was nice to have money start coming in. We moved on a Saturday, and you started work on like a Monday, didn't you? So he had no downtime. And then on my off days, I would look for places to rent out. Then we found a duplex to move into. And then when we moved from Alabama to Florida, you transferred again, right?
Yep.
He transferred again with the same company from Ohio to Alabama, Alabama to Florida. And I was actually working for Old Navy in Alabama, so I transferred too. So we were definitely blessed in that department.
Not all about that.
Transferring down.
Yeah.
Yep. So it definitely helps if you want to move out of state, for one, to know somebody that you can move in with, their house, or transfer your job. Or I was even starting to look for jobs when we lived in this other states before we moved. So definitely either try to find a job and land it before you move and take phone interviews, or save up enough money to get a little cheap hotel until you can find somewhere to live permanently.
Yeah, it's not an easy thing to do.
Mm-mm.
We were fortunate to have my dad to live with for a little bit, and your mom for a little bit.
Yeah. So when we moved from Ohio to Alabama, his dad lived in Alabama. So we lived with him for about maybe a month and a half. And then we moved down here, lived with my family, maybe about the same period. So it definitely helps to know somebody when you transfer. But Ohio to Alabama, we transferred with his job. And then I landed a job. Pretty much had an interview right when we got there. And then Alabama to Florida, we both transferred with our jobs. But my thing is, if you want to move out of the state you're in, whether it be your childhood state, you know, where you grew up at, or it's a state where it's not really conducive to your lifestyle and what you enjoy doing, or if it's like a super negative state and the people in there doesn't bring you down all the time, definitely find a way to get out and live your life, because it's worth it. We've done so much stuff down here.
Don't ever feel like you're stuck, because there's always a way out.
Yeah.
You can make it happen if you want to make it happen. That's how I feel about it.
And like, we had a little bit of planning for Alabama, but I feel like when we moved to Florida, it was like, our lease is up, okay, we're moving. Granted, we had somewhere to stay, but you gotta take a leap of faith every now and again. Life's all about doing what makes you happiest. None of my family that live in Ohio were happy that I moved out. But it's not like I don't see them or talk to them every day, so Definitely have to go wherever makes you happy. Like, why should you have to live a miserable life just because other people want you to, basically? I'm already getting full. Was it good?
Yes.
You ate the whole thing?
Yep.
I got about a third left. I'll take one more bite. So definitely drop down some questions below if you have any. Or if you have any food suggestions I can make. Let's go with the flow. Whatever sounds good. Zero sugar Pepsi. Not about that much left. I think I'm going to call it a quits. But I do hope y'all are doing wonderful. Please like, comment, share, subscribe if you would not mind. You'll start seeing me on my community tab because I did get that this past weekend. But I haven't used it yet, but I will. And then just drop below any questions or any ideas or comments that you feel. And I hope y'all are doing wonderful and stay positive.